Wiki, welcome to week 37 of the Manga Club. Today we're joined with a first-timer to the Manga Club. We didn't choose a name for you unless you want to use a real name.
Whatever.
All right, we're here with Gerald. He's the bald guy here on my screen, should be bottom left. He read this, I think, in just today, so he's joining us with all the information, probably the freshest. Anyone else read the whole thing today?
No.
Okay, Robert.
Back to me being cute.
All right, let's go back to gallery review.
You can just change that yourself.
Hell yeah. I'm just not really sure if it records properly. It should work fine. So what's up and welcome back to week 37 of the Manga Club. This week we are reading Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Does anyone else have the alternative names on hand?
Like the
No
idea. Names?
Yeah. Which ones? Well,
What?
the what names? Sorry.
The Japanese names?
Yeah. I had it ready and then I misplaced my phone. Hold on, I think I can beat you to it. Not to be okay.
Seishun Buta Yarō.
Like a true cultured man.
Wa bunny girl senpai no yomi wo minai.
Seishun.
Well, I think that first part is like the general name for like all the things, and then
And this is the rest of it's just the story we read. So the original story is by Hajime Kamoshida. The art's by Sugomi Nanamiya, and the character design is by my man Keeji Mizoguchi. It's not Gucci, but I'm going to call him Gucci. So we have our main protagonist, Sakuta. How'd you guys pronounce it? I couldn't help but go kind of hard on that K with the Sakuta.
Like
Sakuta.
Sakurajima.
Pretty much like Will did. Yeah, Sakuta.
Sakuta?
I've also watched the anime, so I got to hear it pronounced.
Oh, true. Yeah, fuck. I didn't even think of even watching a clip. What is the name of the chick, Robert?
The main one I think is Sakurajima Mai,
Hell yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And the little sister, Alyssa?
I don't remember names.
Gerald, do you know the name of the little sister?
No, I only knew Mai's name. Other than that, no.
Kaide.
Kaide, yeah. Kaide. For a brief summary of the manga. Well, was this my pick? Yeah, shit. Maybe I should give it. Sorry. There's a girl who initially is dressed in a kind of Playboy bunny girl suit. Actually, I think the Japanese started the bunny outfits and then Playboy adopted it, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, there's a girl in a bunny suit that is seemingly unnoticed by the general public, but the public being in a high school.
The library they're in.
In the library, yes. And our dude, Sakuta. Sure. Our dude, Sakuta, does notice her. Eventually, they start a friendship, and he's pretty kind of no holds barred with his little comments about.
I love the way they interact with each other.
Yeah, there's no way. No,
he's just so sarcastic, but
yeah. What was that comment
truthful?
about being a pervert though? I saved the panel. Something about whatever you're imagining, I'm twice the pervert or something. Yeah, lots of comments like that. It's super fun, super cutesy. Slowly, everyone is forgetting about our main bunny girl Mai, even though she was a celebrity at one point in her life, and it's revealed kind of through, I don't know what to call it, like a blind study, that people forget her when they sleep and they wake up. They just have no memory of her, and they try to save her the kind of 2 weeks they have together. What starts off as pretty funny, I don't know, I found myself invested, I think by around chapter 11, emotionally invested. By about 15, I really needed to see the end. I wasn't just reading to read. I was fully into it, fully engrossed. How about the rest of you? How'd you feel, Michael?
It reminded me of the one that I actually picked out was I sold my life for 10,000 yen. Where nobody could see
the one chick.
Yeah, the one chick,
the observer,
protector, the observer. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And then eventually at the end, everybody can see her because
she was no longer
wins. And
because she was no longer the observer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gave a
So
preposition.
It reminded me of that, and yeah, just like you guys said, the interactions, like just not even just with the main dude and the bunny chick, just how he interacts with everybody is really funny. Like they did a good job writing it, and it was a good read. It was a fun read.
Yeah.
One
for
thing I
sure.
didn't realize till just now that I was like, there's another thing that it reminded me of. I couldn't picture it till just now is Anohana.
Oh yeah, Monkey Peak. Yeah. Oh, Anohana. Yeah, sorry, it took me a second.
What
yes.
the fuck?
Yeah,
Talking about.
I was gonna do-
What?
Completely.
I was
yeah,
looking
like when
at-
the giant ape man came crashing through that one
about
chapter.
a beer that has a cat chasing a ball on it.
Any good?
Nice.
No, it's fucking. It's so shitty. It's a dark beer. You know I don't like my dark beer.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, 100% like Anohana. Very much the same where the main character is going around like, can you guys see her? Like, do you remember her? Do you recognize her? And people are slowly like, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I believe firstly starting with his little sister not remembering, after confirming that she can see her, and then his friend, and then his science partner, and then eventually him. But yeah, Alyssa, how did you feel about the manga?
It was fun read. I think initially, like, I asked you how many chapters are we doing. You like the whole thing. It was like the whole thing. But I didn't feel that way as I was starting to read it because the chapters were super quick. It was really easy to get through. And again, very much the same thing of after a certain point, you're just like, okay, gotta keep reading because it's a compelling story here.
Mhm.
Technically not the whole thing, but there
Robert,
is more.
not typically
Oh.
Robert's cup of tea. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. Like once you read the first like 10 to 15 high school love dramas, you kind of read them all. Like, I did like, I don't know, it had like some good storytelling elements that I have a couple saved, but yeah, I mean, it was fine. I like the whole supernatural mystery aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of gave it more legs to stand on.
Mhm. And to our guest, Mr. Gerald, what'd you think about it?
Kind of feel like how Robert felt with it. Like I enjoyed it. It was okay, but it had its funny moments. But I don't know. I think it's kind of like a one-time read. I've also like
Mhm.
half watched the anime, so and I had a hard time getting through it. And I remember stopping it, but I felt like I was like I was kind of like power through. Yeah, I said it right.
Powering through.
Thank you. I was powering through like reading it. Like, well, I tried to do that with the anime, and I just ended up giving up. But just reading it, I powered through quite a bit of it. It had its funny moments and all, but I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just so people can judge your taste, what is your favorite manga you've ever read?
I'm a big anime watcher. I'm just.
What's
mainly
your
getting-
favorite anime of all time?
Or at least give us like a top 3.
Yeah, top 3
Okay.
favorite animes.
Akame ga Kill is one of them.
Really? That's a okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that was,
Yeah.
that was really, really good.
I mean,
Oh.
up until like the
You
last 3
immediately started
episodes.
judging?
I don't know. I loved Akame ga Kill. It was really good.
Scissor
what
blade
the-
ass.
Oh, it was so good. I just like everyone died. It was like different. You
I
know?
didn't know that,
Spoiler.
and I
Read-
wanted to finish it.
Read, Gerald, read the manga for that.
Yeah, see,
Because the ending is so much better.
I've only watched the thing. Love Hina. That's a big one.
Oh, Love Hina,
That's
100%.
what got me into it.
That's a
anime
that's a
and-
classic shoujo. That like, is like the shoujo. That
Yeah, but,
and
like,
that's
a
like
lot
up
of
there with
people-
Fruits
A
Basket.
lot of people don't even know it though. That's the
Oh,
thing.
what?
Love Hina.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it.
I don't want to name anything that's like super like everyone knows about it.
Doesn't matter.
It's your personal top 3. I go like
Yeah.
Naruto,
Well, I think One Punch Man too.
Your Lie, and
One Punch Man season 1, number 2 wasn't as great, but season 1 of One Punch Man
Yeah,
was like really, really good too.
I agree with
Was.
season 1 with you there.
Yeah, season 2 was kind of but
Yeah.
A
oh,
little letdown.
Domestic Girlfriend, that one is fucking phenomenal.
have you read the manga for Domestic Girlfriend?
That is what I'm trying to go through
Oh.
right now.
Okay.
I just seen
haven't finished-
Gigo's video and I'm like, that
So
is
he-
such a ride
So he does
Oh,
have
that I
some taste.
don't want to get into.
I want to get into it. I've only read, I think I'm up to chapter 10 in it.
Just the shit that it goes through. I'm like, this is the
Oh,
most
it is so. But like,
dumbest. Like,
have you ever watched the anime though?
no.
Oh, if you watch the anime,
I think I watched the first episode. I'm like,
It's so good. Like if you guys have not
Who has the
watched
least amount of
Domestic
panels?
Girlfriend,
Alyssa?
like watch it.
1 second.
For
I
sure.
pulled the
Where's the
wills
what?
up because he had a whole bunch. Rob.
Let's go through Robert's panels first.
Hell yeah.
All right.
What would you say what was your favorite moment, Rob, if you were to pick one in this?
Was it one of the panels you saved?
I don't think so. Or maybe. I don't know. It's hard to find like a favorite. It seemed kind of bland, but like I guess the ending maybe. It has like this big sort of payoff for like, oh, is it gonna whatever the heck, and
Yeah.
everything turns out perfect as per usual. But oh yeah, like as you see right there, you understand just how weird I am, right? It
I
really
hate you for
Very
saving that
Robert
panel.
panel.
I read
Very
I read that
Robert
thing and
panel.
Rob's gonna shit on this.
Where
Yeah.
there has to be like a translation thing just because like what's the closest we can get to this? Weird, yeah, let's use that.
Well, she's
Yeah.
not like the other girls. You have to understand.
Yeah.
She only drinks at dive bars, okay?
Yeah.
She makes her own hoodie. She buys plain hoodies and then stitches her own patch into it. Come on, guys.
Mhm.
This was a popular
She
one.
makes them into crop tops.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That
Yeah.
should
This
have
is-
been like,
Yeah.
here's some other dated video
There's
game
no way.
reference.
Yeah, there's no way that's in like the official.
Oh,
Like,
the cake is a lie, my dude. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's some other part of shitty nerd culture.
Oh shit.
But that was literally why.
What's the cake is a lie? That's a portal, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, they just could have not had that. Like that entire interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better though.
Even for me, I was kind of like, yeah. But I thought that it did create like such a memorable moment that wasn't needed that they do go back to. So
Well, I
in a
thought the
manga
sister
where
was
like
dead.
everything would kind of blend together, this easily creates like a small moment to return back to.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
What did you say?
This made me think when I read, I'm like, is his sister dead or something? Like, what the
Thought
fuck?
that was a ghost.
Yeah, like I don't know. Thought it was like a weird spirit thing.
Well, I mean, they do some. Yeah.
I thought it was more of like a self-aware, haha, we know the little sister thing is a trope. We're just gonna like dispel it immediately.
Like
I
just
mean-
having the trope doesn't make it okay to do, right? Like, hey, look, we're doing it
The
ironically.
amount of other mangas that we read where it is okay.
Oh, I'm just saying, it's
Yeah,
not okay. in
we
any
will
of
be
them.
reading
Like-
Citrus, so
Watch
your mouth,
read
Alyssa.
DeadTube, so when you read DeadTube, this will be a very common thing.
why does Michael
Bypass
speak?
that.
Yeah, that just one of the characters out of nowhere just really shits on the Japanese football team.
That was the scientist girl. The
Yeah,
scientist friend.
and it's just like,
she's not shitting
Why-
on the
why'd
team.
you
she's
have
shitting on
to-
him.
No, she is shitting.
oh yeah, she
on the
100%
football team.
is. Wow,
Yeah,
I misread that.
Our national football team. Don't ever watch them play again.
Because he's saying, why is it when I watch them on the news
okay.
they win, but when I actually watch them live, we always lose? It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
for the sake of team, don't watch them anymore.
Thank you. Yeah, I just
I
thought it was
thought
like a
they- I
really
thought she
weird
was
like
shitting on the team.
attack on the Japanese football
Yeah,
team.
me
Like,
too.
well, all right, no point to do that.
There was some Japanese kid that read in Portuguese to ask that main Mario guy. What's that famous soccer player?
Main Mario guy.
I don't know what the hell's his name.
Mario.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That dude,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And the audience laughed at him for like the Japanese kid for attempting to speak Portuguese.
Portuguese.
And then I think it was either like just this week or just last week that
Yeah, I
that
just seen
same
the
kid.
post.
What?
I just seen that post.
Yeah, this same kid like won whatever number one player in his league. I think for all high school or
Back in
something like that.
Japan. Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
in
that.
Japan, yeah. So super cool. Anyways,
Yeah, that was just like a really cool sort of like right after. Trying to remember when this happens.
It's pretty
But
early.
you find out that Mai has her manager saved on her phone as manager, and she shows that earlier, and you only really get the idea that the manager is her mom through that panel a little bit later. That was a clever way of telling a bit more about the characters without
Mhm.
beating you over the head with it.
super subtle, yeah. You don't get a lot of subtlety in manga. Like I kind of hate when they bring it in, almost like a. There was a panty shot at one point, but then it goes to the next panel where it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
did you like that panel shot? Go to the last page for reference. We're like, you didn't need that last page for a reference. If someone is gonna find a panty shot, they're gonna find a panty shot. Just keep it
Yeah.
subtle. Yeah.
Hey, you
So
find a lot of
overall, if
subtle
you were to rate
panty
it-
shots in DeadTube.
For fuck's sake, Mike. We can mute him, right? Is that an option?
We could. We could.
We've had his segment. We don't need him in the show anymore.
We needed him
Yeah, she could.
spotlit, but like no audio.
I was also gonna like comment again when Mike was presenting when he was like, "What was it? What'd you call the dude name? The boyfriend? That's his bully."
Oh, he
He called him Yamamoto, but it's Yamamoto.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
what
say
it
that
was,
again. But I was like,
You also
I'll
called
let
him
him-
classy. I was
have
like, what? Okay, sorry.
What? I didn't hear that.
No idea.
He was from Class C, but I said you called him classy. Yeah, okay, we can move on with that bullshit. All right, Alyssa, who's up next? Robert, how many panty shots out of 5?
Take a 3.
Well, there was 5 total, so you're a fool. Alyssa. Sorry. Okay.
What? Would you even
Are
ask
asking
him?
me about a panty shot rating?
I was asking if Robert counted up all the panty shots.
Oh, I thought you'd like trying to
Oh.
give you like ask me to give it a rating out of 5.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
Manga's
thought.
whole-
Me too. I thought the
That
same
was the
thing.
joke, subtlety.
Yeah, okay.
Does he
Jeff.
count? Because like,
When you go
He has,
back
like, a
and
whole
watch this on
chapter where
YouTube,
he's, like,
watch
in
my
his
face
boxes.
light up when I realize the joke. I can. Yeah, okay. What was that, Will?
I said, does him being in his boxers count as panty shots?
You're goddamn right it does.
Oof.
I'm trying to get that creepy voice down. It's not. It's. I'm almost there. I feel like I'm almost there.
Goddamn right it was.
You're goddamn right it was. All right, Alyssa. Who had the next?
Yeah, I probably had the
Lisa,
most. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa was sitting on the couch like, "Fuck." Will has 27 or however. much it
22.
is. 22.
Okay.
it's about 1 per chapter.
Mine are next because the least amount.
All right. Alyssa's up next. What do you think of the manga? If you were to rate it, like strictly in terms of rating.
out of 10, probably like a 6.
Not
We've
bad,
definitely
okay.
read better ones, but
Yeah, but
It's
still
not
not the
all
worst
it
thing.
is.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you.
most of the ones I saved were dumb. I was trying to make a thing at the beginning to save all the little cat shots.
I noticed that like half your pictures had a cat in it.
But then it got to the scene where you're talking about an explanation of the paranormal shit, talking about
Using
the
Schrodinger's
Schrodinger's
cat.
clock. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna take pictures of dead cats.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
crop
you don't
the
know
one
if
where
it's
he's
dead
like
or not.
shaking a box.
Yeah.
But then like we got a message saying that my sister's cat died like an hour ago.
Yeah.
I saw that.
We're like, all right, let's not make fun of dead cats right now.
Yeah, this is a copy one. Yeah, I really like it's like overly confident sarcasm that he displays
Yeah.
with his interactions, and they're
That's what I love about his character.
yeah, you don't see that too often because it's always the trope like, oh my god.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
what?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like that Takinawa show. She grazed my hand and just goes red face immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a lot of time I find in a lot of the mangas you read. So him has having like the overconfident sarcasm assholeness about him is
Mhm.
Refreshing.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's that one. Cat right there.
I didn't even catch that shit.
Another cat. I think we get the name at some point.
Fuck,
I
that's a
think
key
it's
word.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasuno.
That's what she also wants to say. Does that mean something?
Oh.
This is where he's translating for his sister. His sister's talking too quietly for Mai to hear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he's talking for her.
Ah.
That's a funny line.
Yeah. Having the sense of or shame.
That's like some Michael
I
shit.
think I dropped it somewhere.
I once seen Michael kill a dude in Smash and then look behind the TV to see where the guy went. Like, he
The
fucking
was-
wrestled.
disrespect.
It was fucking me. I literally was like, "Where'd you go?" And I'm like, "Wow, fuck
Yeah,
you."
Mike's
too."
like, he goes to the TV and he's like, look behind me. What the fuck are you doing, Michael? He's like, where'd you go?
Where'd your little guy go?
I specifically remember that. I think it was at Roberts.
It's so goddamn funny.
It was 100% at Roberts.
Yeah, I remember that because he was like, "Where'd you go?" And I'm like, "Wow!" Like with the stupid like "Where'd you go?" Oh my
It was
God.
like my one and only kill that I ever
Yeah,
get in like Smash.
exactly. What it was.
Your once a year
Yeah.
kill.
You were referencing Tokinawa and about
Yeah.
like how like she was getting like blushed red. Have you finished the anime?
No, I got 2 episodes left and I'm enjoying it once a day.
Okay,
spoil it.
What
because
show?
Don't spoil it.
the
Tokinawa?
Tokinawa, she does not like she gets blushed, but I don't know.
Yeah, they
Oh,
gain more
Tonikawa.
confidence.
She like slowly gets more and more and more into it, and she's like, "Oh, if you want to." And,
I
Hell
was
yeah.
confused what you guys are talking about.
Oh, because we were mispronouncing it, Will?
Oh, yes.
Isn't it not Tokinawa?
Onikawa.
Tony
Tony.
Kawa.
Oh, sorry. You're right. You're right.
I'm sorry,
Sorry.
Tanuki Kiwi.
Made you forget.
It's Japanese, like one syllable off, and it's a wholly different thing.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Instead of fly me to the moon, it said fly me to hell. No.
Yeah, fly me to the sun, Will.
This is just fun interaction.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the one you're
I
talking
think somebody
about.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sent that for sure. I'm thinking
think,
of
like-
something 100 times more perverted than you can possibly manage, and you are
I
goddamn
actually,
right.
like, did a big giggle when I read that because I'm like, I get it.
Because there's no way he's imagining anything that comes close to what my perverted mind can imagine.
Cute
I mean,
interaction. That was the only reason why I said this.
yeah, that's when he decides to be the hero and never sleep again.
So you guys like capture all these on your computer. I only captured 3 on my phone.
I
No,
do
we
Oh, I
said-
read it
save
on
them
my
on our-
tablet, and I
Yeah,
save
save them
as
on
I
our
read.
phone and then either email or share over
Send it
drive.
to me somehow.
Yeah.
Or just messenger.
There's even like fax.
Sorry, I forgot the fax work number. So.
Carrier pigeon.
Hey, you just like put your phone in the fax machine and
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
jam it
shred
in.
the fuck
Scan
out of
it
it.
that
Yeah.
we
Throw
haven't
in
got
the
to
printer
mine
and
yet.
hope for the
Mine are just
best.
finger painted.
Or just put the screen from your phone face down on the scanner. Just
Yeah.
scan your phone.
Oh, was my panel the one that I missed and I totally forgot to share what I thought was cool?
You can not.
Okay,
I don't
share
know.
that.
I guess I
Yeah.
don't. Try
If you
messaging
could-
Alyssa. Maybe she can
If you
do it on
send
the
it to
fly.
me on if you
Oh.
send it to me on Facebook, I could get together.
It's too late.
Michael, if you could change anything about the manga, what would you change?
I don't know. For this type of manga,
Um,
for the story and stuff like that, it's the setting. I don't.
We didn't get much about the parents' divorce,
think
right?
so.
Just that it was just kind of mentioned. What about your parents?
Like
Eh,
her parents.
they're separated, right?
Her parents, yeah.
Other
I
than
would
the mom being
assume-
like, I don't have a daughter.
Yeah, I would assume like with that one is probably just from the mom just being some like crazy power hungry manager, and, like letting the whole fame kind of thing like get to the mom, just kind of separated, like push them apart.
Yeah, she was
Get
like
that.
a dash hound golden retriever cross.
I mean, kind of. They go into it more in one of the future stories.
She's a wiener retriever.
Wow. She sleeps with anybody to get her daughter further ahead.
She's like a rooster. Any cockle do. Okay.
Wow.
All right, next panels, please. Before I
got
get,
girls.
I don't know if like unsubbing's popular, but don't unsub, please.
1 second. Boom.
I just thought this
God
one was
damn it.
funny because I thought it was totally taking a different approach. She's
Was
like,
this
come on, hurry
jokes?
up. I totally thought it was taking a different approach. I was
Right.
like, oh, this
It
is
was
fucking
such a
phenomenal.
weird-
I was slightly, and then if you flip to the next one, it should show the aftermath of it all. And
Okay.
I was like, oh.
Oh, but see that one right there, the bottom corner literally looks like
Yeah.
he's like
Well, it's camel toe. No.
Mhm.
about to like pull up his pants.
Oh, I did not. I totally thought I was overthinking it. I thought it was like a
No.
camel toe reference.
No,
type of joke.
that's like her butt in that bottom right corner.
Yeah. Oh, the one that Alyssa's hovering over right now. It gave me like mild goosebumps because like I totally felt for Mai's character at that moment where like her mother just totally walked past her and I kind of felt a little bit invested into it. That one was like, I was like, wow,
Just-
like this is the one part of the manga that totally made me like a little bit more invested into it because I was like, holy shit, like you can like feel like, what she's going through. I don't know. I think he did a really good job on doing that one on this slide.
And
It was
not
very
even
real.
to,
It hit close to home.
not even to not even see her, but no.
I don't even remember her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just thought that like even like the lines right across from the bottom left panel, like I thought like that totally just like kind of made you like feel like the depression that she was going through.
Because that's when like when you start realizing it's not that people can't see her, people just don't remember her.
Yeah.
Because at that point they just thought, oh, they just can't see her.
So in my opinion, I think this is like the most biggest impacting picture or like
Panel.
panel. Thank you. Biggest impacting panel in my opinion of the manga, because it just like made you really feel something. And then the last one is totally just for the top right one. The top. I can see your
Panties.
pennies.
No one look. Can you remember the explanation of this?
Oh,
Somebody has it saved.
I have
This
it saved on my
is-
panel, but I don't remember.
Oh, I have it saved in my panels too.
This is like taka, which also
It's
is
like
a common word
pantsu.
for pan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then two is su, so pan sees.
Yeah.
Oh, pantsu.
And then can
It's
see or something.
pantsu.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So those were the 4 I chose.
Yeah, it's like backwards.
Yeah.
Based on the way
Well, a
it
lot of
shows.
people give the subject first. I mean, a lot of languages give subject first and then the description to it.
Yeah.
English, I believe, is like out of all languages the one that's actually backwards. Because we're like, here's a ton of things that I'm talking about. Books. Or I don't know, it's a stupid sentence.
Makes no sense in English.
I've been speaking English for a day. Okay. I'm actually learning Japanese. I'm gonna move there and develop video games.
Well, you got a Rosetta Stone, right? You're good to go.
Yes. And I actually paid for it. I didn't pirate it, so I'm actually gonna like,
Commit.
commit.
I was thinking about going to Japan too to make some hentai games.
Oh, you don't need to go
Really
to
just-
Japan for that.
I'm gonna teach English.
What?
Just check out
Where do I go?
Shadman's Twitter.
Huh?
I'm gonna befriend Giguk.
All right, I have Mike's panels ready.
Oh, so if you can change one thing about the manga, what would you change?
Mm.
This reference.
What other popular video game related phrase would you change that to?
What's something that's so overdone and dated at this point, like an arrow to the knee type of deal?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, bro, you sure took an arrow to the knee there.
Yeah. I too was watching an adventure. I was bitching about this earlier. The bunny girl outfit was completely redundant. Like they had no.
It's a setup.
Yeah, me and Alyssa
That's all it
completely
is.
disagreed on that point. Alyssa,
just a
spotlight
setup.
yourself. Alyssa, spotlight yourself and tell your
How are
story.
you?
God.
How else are you supposed to be a bunny girl senpai without the bunny?
Again, there's no reason for it. It's just like this one shot, just to grab the readers in, and then that's it. They make reference to it later, like, "Oh yeah, I remember that bunny girl outfit." But
Fan
She
service
does
is
it for a
pretty
reason.
humongous part of
Goddamn right.
manga.
We'll put it this way.
yeah, to be ridiculous.
How else can you
Be-
how else can you reference it though? Like, oh, remember that bunny girl senpai manga? we
She doesn't
read?
need to be in a bunny girl outfit.
So what are you gonna say? Oh, remember that
Not
girl
all the
that-
time, but at least 50% of the time.
It's just like she disappeared and never came back and came back.
Well, no, because my understanding is that she did the bunny girl outfit to see if she would get noticed. It was like a test, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's me senpai.
But also just a catchy cover grab for readers, I guess.
To be fair, I read Dead Tube first and then this manga, so I was kind of a little off balance with my selections.
Yeah, we'll go back to
Fuck's sakes.
So yeah, this one has been shared before.
This one, I meant to just crop the double slit experiment because that stood out the most for me in this entire panel.
Double slit.
What
Yeah.
the
Whole
fuck?
slit experiment.
Okay.
That's all you wanted.
Yeah, that's
Like,
literally all I
without
wanted.
context.
Yeah, that's literally all I wanted.
Have you heard of the covenant double slit?
Oh God.
Only
yeah.
legends speak of the double slit.
Yeah.
And then I chose this one because I'm like, I wonder if that's a butt plug.
Oh, yes.
It's a good question we did not explore.
Yeah.
I think the tail would be a little lower if it was, though.
Can
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
just zoom in
Think so,
to
yeah.
clarify?
Don't do. Please don't. Alyssa.
I'm not gonna.
Thank you.
You can do that on your own time,
I
Gerald.
think I need for clarification purposes and for the watchers, you may need to
Here's
zoom
the
in.
explanation.
They can do their own homework.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Ah.
comments.
Yeah. There's the explanation.
Bansu. Bansu. Bansu.
This one, so I think the next two panels, again, I just want to, he's underaged. And
He's in high
she's
school.
He's in high school, and
Grade
she's
11.
a reporter,
Got that
basically
right.
asking to take pictures of this kid.
Mm-hmm.
Of his chest, yeah. Because of his
Mhm.
scars.
Yeah,
They do the same very often.
That's why.
Yeah,
Because his huge
clearly.
muscle.
yeah. But then
Yeah,
next
she's like, I
one-
heard you're shredded, bruh.
Mhm.
But she knows that he's a kid because she says, "Is this a kid asking something from an adult, or is it an equal exchange
Yeah.
between two mature adults?" Trying to
Yes.
find the loophole.
She just wanted to see how cut he was.
So go to the next panel. So she's asking, is this an exchange?
And
It's like red forming my
This
foot in
one.
your ass.
This one, not this one. Sorry, click the one you're about to click on. This one, the only reason why I saved it is because on my phone, the way that her leg just goes out, it just doesn't seem possible. That doesn't seem
Mhm.
normal.
Her
It's
hips
she
don't look
dislocated-
twisted enough.
No,
You know when they
it's
drew
like
this
she-
panel, where do you think they started? Did they start
leg?
with that
They
chicken
probably
tender
like
thigh?
head down.
Yeah.
They do the top half and they're like, oh, okay, fuck. A human should
Save-
look like this, I guess. And then
Yeah,
just
save,
did the
save the
legs.
grease
and-
bar for last. Yeah.
Because like it looks like she just like dislocated her like hip, like her like from the joint, and it just like whipped it.
Well, it looks like her hip goes out and then like just tubes.
It's like
a
it's like
wacky
body,
wavy
and then
inflatable.
her body's like coming out like this.
Her
already.
hips are like 2 feet
Yeah.
long or like 3
They don't-
feet long.
They don't lie. They don't lie.
Yeah, that was the only reason why I saved it. It just didn't look.
Yeah, the
good.
artist did take a few awkward angles, and one of the panels I saved is purposely because of the awkward angle that I sincerely appreciated the effort in attempting to draw. But we'll get there soon enough.
I don't think are these still mine?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Oh yeah, they are
Of
still
course
mine.
they're yours. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. Why? Wait, go back up to the other one. Why did I save that one?
Because of the bath thing?
It's set up
I
for
think so.
Just the sound of the shower is worth 3 meals.
I didn't understand that. Why does he mean by 3 meals? Like,
It's worth it. He doesn't need to peek
He-
on
he
her
just-
because it's
he-
worth just hearing the water hit her body.
yeah.
I
Again,
thought it was
also,
like something
my man.
perverted.
My man.
I also have this one saved because like the difference in her tit size between the two
Yeah.
photos is just like
right there.
like you can really tell they're
okay.
big in the top
Fuck
one, and then
yeah.
all of a sudden they're just like
And the other thing
Well,
that like the other
arms are up
reason
like
why I
this.
saved it.
Yeah, she's like prying them apart.
I know she's like that, but like even still like
What?
The other reason why I saved this was because that fucking cow in the bottom left. Like, no, don't talk about
That's a
chest. I
milk
like a
truck.
picture
Oh.
Yeah.
is
And Abigail Shapiro right there.
literally all I
That's exactly
pictured.
what I
all,
was
I,
thinking of.
all I pictured the reason of that cow being there was like a reaction, someone going like, "Moo?" Like that was
she's a
literally
milk
it.
truck. Yeah.
Yeah, well, now I get it.
An absolute unit of a
Yeah.
milk truck. So she puts her hands in between her breasts in like an opposite prayer and just pries them. Don't talk about them. Look how they sink perfectly into my armpits.
Okay, we have 2 other people's left. Jeff.
Yeah, save Will for last because I know he enjoyed this the most. And we can do, yeah, boys.
I think a couple of mine are like you need both. I guess I think my last like 4 are all like just the last like 4 panels of the manga.
They were great though.
Spoilers alert! Alert! I was like yawning as I was saying that, so it didn't come out right. It's like spoilers alert! Alert!
Oh, this is so fucking funny.
Oh, I know.
This dude's getting his chest rubbed and grabbed on. He's like, it feels so good. And then yeah, her staring directly into the camera, like, yeah, this is fucking happening. Your fantasy. You are this little anime boy, and here I am pinching his nips, and he's like,
I don't have it saved, but like he just wanted to show her the scar on his chest. But like a panel or two, like page or two later, his pants are off.
Natural
phenomenal.
progression.
This was the awkward angle I was talking about.
Yeah, it is an awkward angle because it's like down up, but her head looks too big, and
Yeah. it's
Well,
like
I
her
was actually
top half
picturing like
This
her
looks
head
awesome.
like
straight on.
leaning forward.
yeah,
Oh yeah, it's
If
like
she's
her
like
head
away
is
from the
leaning
camera, but
forward.
her head's coming forward. It would be
But
an
it also
awkward
looks
angle
like
to draw.
yeah, but almost like
Yeah.
she's doing a pelvis thrust at the same time.
Yeah.
doing it.
Awkward panel, and like early on, like I almost wonder if this was like one of his like early drafts. So he's like, ah, fuck, who's gonna care? She's in a bunny costume. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Just leave it on to the next one. Awkward enough, super interesting just to see those left in sometimes. This is cool, just seeing his fear
Mhm.
in terms
Yeah,
of emotional
forgetting.
investment. Oh, this is where
Just
she drugs him.
Yeah, just gets
Mhm.
just roofies him.
Because he's
He
like
makes-
2 days or 3 days straight with no sleeping.
Yeah,
Something like
he
that,
makes
yeah.
the decision to be the hero and never sleep again, just to ensure that he'll never forget her. And she drugs him, saying goodbye. Yeah, same panel. I just thought it was funny
Yeah.
with that line about just hearing the sounds of the shower is worth 3 meals.
Creeped out.
Creeps.
Yeah,
out.
I won't have many like different panels by the time it gets to me.
It's all right. That I thought was just funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
bad manners. Grab a dude by the tie and yank him. Watch your motherfucking mouth.
If I was doing my whole cat thing, I didn't see this one, so you got a good one.
Yeah, he calls his sister and she's not answering the phone, and this is why. She's just fucking with her cat.
It's not. That's
No.
not why though.
That's
Is
not
it
why.
not?
She's
No.
too scared to answer the phone, so she waits to hear that it's him on the
Yeah.
answering machine.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You're absolutely right. But in the meantime, to think that she's just
Yeah.
sitting there like, this is what I do in my spare time, and I'm ignoring the phone.
Yeah.
I just play with my cat. Oh, that's I treat so many people with this attitude. I had to actually stop because I realized I was being unpleasant. Like,
Just
oh,
feeling
hi,
a
nice to
nuisance.
see you. Get out. It's so fucking funny. That level of being an asshole.
Yeah.
Leave. You're a nuisance. Yeah, that was a cute one. I think Alyssa had the same one saved.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Another cute one. She wants to
Yeah.
kiss him. He calls her desperate. And she's like, well, you ruined it. Also, thank you.
It's like this is gonna
Almost
been this is your last. No, so that was your chance to steal my first kiss.
Yeah, almost like making me wonder, like, does he not want to be treated out of a sense of desperation? Like, just want to sincerely be with her if he's going to be with her. Well, I thought it was a cute moment.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a mood. Of course I'm late. You don't even need the time or context.
Yeah.
Of course I'm late. Showing up late with a cup of coffee. Fuck you. Very similar to what Gerald said, but I found this one more hard hitting.
You just see the look of like shock in her face.
Yeah, just those dead eyes, that like
Mhm.
2 lines that are drawn there. This is like before the depression hits, and this is more so the shock panel. But I find these moments in life more so than when, I guess, like a depression would hit.
Mhm.
Just more impactful for me.
That line to me also represents where like it's like when her life literally gets split into 2.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, I am no longer her daughter. I'm no longer famous. Nobody remembers me. And then,
Very
like her
Just
past life is
another
like that
nameless,
left side.
beautiful girl.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
pretty
right
sure that's
after
the final
she,
shot.
she drugged him.
Oh yes, that's what it was. Yeah. I thought that was like the end of the manga.
Yeah,
No,
this
yeah,
is
that
the
was
last
just her.
putting her to bed.
Her still saying goodbye. Yeah.
You know
That's
what that
what I
arm is
thought.
doing down there?
Jesus.
Get a little handful of that rock hard. This again, mood. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, like I can't believe you managed to keep up.
Yeah.
The amount of people I say this to when I'm working with them, it's like, oh shit.
You followed that?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
You build a closet? Yay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, fuck you.
I did that to Gerald on the weekend.
Legit, like, was so happy. I'm like, wow, I actually did this myself. He was like, yeah, wow, great, good for you. I'm like,
Yeah, like, keep working. Holy fuck, don't stop.
yeah, as you're on your phone.
I won't forget. I'll remember your bunny outfit. Actually, forget that. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the small moments.
Mm-hmm.
This, like, I really wanted to remember this. I'm actually writing like my own thing revolving around isolation. And I'm also exploring this term called the loneliest lonely. And then this panel right here kind of put it together for me. I thought that was really cool. There's something more terrifying than loneliness, isolation. Oh, I thought this would be a setup for like a side kind of love interest. where like they just introduce a tsundere, but then no.
The next story.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn it! So I did pick up on something, especially with the
Wait,
fang.
what, so like she starts to disappear again? Like, what's the next story?
Each story
Another girl's-
deals with someone else's like
starting to
adolescent
disappear.
problems that like
Oh, the
have their own
adolescent
syndrome?
effects.
And then they slowly start to disappear.
No.
Does Bunny
She's
Girl
the-
become like a sidekick?
Oh yeah, she's like they fully start dating after.
So wait, what did they? But what about that one chick with the fang just now?
She has the next arc where like something's happening to her now.
I thought you meant like they
But
were
the main
developing
dude
a
is the
slowly
only one
disappearing.
who's noticing. I don't want to spoil what happens.
Mike, I think we can hear you. Are you talking?
Is that
Okay,
Huh?
never mind. Somebody was saying something.
It was Michael.
Ah.
Just asking for attention.
Who's dancing?
He's dancing and no one's paying attention.
I was gonna
Look
call
at
out to it. It's like no,
me.
that's what he wants.
We don't give people what they want here. And lastly, Viljum.
Yeah.
Jesus.
so is this
Okay.
Oh,
I can like taste this panel.
guy.
Oh, did I
God.
not put that? Oh, I thought I put that.
I don't
on
think
my
I had to
save.
say anything.
Just
Just say yes. You know,
Okay, we
I'm
can
getting-
move on, right?
I'm getting pink eye just from looking at it.
same one to Jeff save. I just found it so funny when he's like,
It's so good.
yeah. But yeah, his this is the same. This is like a couple panels later. His pants are just off for no reason, and then he gives the sister the bunny girl ears, and it's like her reaction, just like the dead eyes. I'm not wearing it.
Yeah. In third person too. That kind of pissed me off.
It
Okay.
makes sense.
What the fuck? You have a manga panel just throw you into instant anger.
Yeah, just get real fucked up by some shitty manga.
Fucking read this
That's
manga,
what everyone
start talking
fucking
about
love and
herself.
focus. My God.
I never ended up reading that one, so
Good.
but yeah. I always say this one because it comes up quite a bit in the anime, but she's always using science equipment to cook her food.
What is she cooking?
chicken feet.
Squid.
Really? Ginger root?
Yeah.
Squid.
Oh, squid.
goblins.
But
hands.
she's always like mixing drink in like beaker glasses.
Yeah,
and,
Eye of
like,
Newt,
Cooking
yeah, we
shit
get
with a Bunsen burner.
Yeah, they make
Grinch's
no
left
reference
foot.
to it. It's
No, she just
It
doesn't.
does
No one
it.
says anything.
kind of fun.
But yeah, the milk truck.
The milk truck. What was that chick's name, Robert?
Abigail Shapiro.
That's what it was. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
It's Ben Shapiro's sister.
What an absolute milk truck.
Yeah, she's hot.
I just like this panel because they're just like they're. This is at the supermarket where they're trying to see like if he'll go invisible if he holds her.
Yeah.
And then instead of holding her hand, she fully wraps her around his arm.
Just the explanation for. Oh, I just like this one. It's like, oh, I feel like my butt cracked. He's like, what? That sounds bad. Wait, that's how butts are.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I was. I think I just happened to be on that page when Alyssa looked over my shoulder and I started making fun of it. No, sorry, Alyssa was taken in panels. That's what it was. I was like, Alyssa, my butt crack. I had to throw out my old one. It had a crack in it.
I just like this one because she's just worried that he's gonna forget her too.
I found that actually this one specifically a little triggering. This kind of threw me back to when my dad was passing away.
Mm.
He had a fear of sleeping because he's like, I don't know if I'll wake up. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then for some reason, this panel just reminded me of that.
Yeah. I just like this. You just have to put it in, just pull it out. Just
Goddamn
that
right.
line.
Before going in the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, you're going to want to work the shaft a bit there, too.
Yeah.
Pull it out. Oh, yeah.
The way she was holding that remote, just like cradling it. You know.
Same one. That's a very popular one.
Yeah, Jeff had this one too, I think.
Oh yeah, this part here.
Gotta remember the bunny girl outfit.
I'll never forget.
I just like the way he interacts with her.
Mhm.
Because they're buying her underwear. He's like, I really want to see it. Oh, he's debating like what
Yeah.
color.
He's like, well, black is good too. Do you say something? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, and then tosses it in there too. Pwah.
Yeah.
My man, man of culture.
Oh, yeah, that's when he's drugging him.
Mhm.
Yeah, the 2 panels
Girl
back
culture.
to back. When he's confessing, this is when after he remembers who she is.
Mhm.
Yeah, that felt a little unearned to me. I know he was like going through all the clues he had, but I kind of thought maybe he'd put like the noises together to like make her name out or something like that.
I feel like I agree with you. Like it totally jumped to the point where all of a sudden he remembered her. Like
Yeah.
he didn't have like a build up to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
is
like
a-
back 2 pages to be like, where the fuck did this come from? Because I noticed he was like putting this like, okay, I'm gonna remember that and the sky and the air. And I kind of thought maybe in Japanese it'd make more sense. Like air meant like sa and then like mai or something like that.
It has more impact in the anime. I will say that.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's Maya, I love you.
Yeah, she like smacks him.
Skide.
Yeah, this is all like just the ending. I just like the way it ended a lot.
Never let me go.
Yeah, that was really pretty.
Mhm.
Do you like me?
Mhm.
Nope. That was a goddamn lie.
I like you when you're wearing that bunny costume.
Yeah.
It's like, will you love me forever? No. I'll love you 5 ever.
Oh God.
Oof.
Wow.
I bought you
calling
a
here
dozen
now, right?
roses, but one of the roses are fake, and I'm gonna love you until the last one dies.
And on that note, that wraps up Manga Cast.
You know, she believed. He lied.
All
Who's
right.
last there? Will, what did you think of the manga?
I really enjoyed it.
How many
I think the anime is better.
You motherfucker. You watch your goddamn. Sorry, go ahead.
But I literally just I was watching the manga, or I was watching the anime already when Jeff like suggested it for Manga Cast. So I finished watching it before I ever read it. So I don't know if it's a case of whatever hits you first is what you prefer. But I really enjoyed it. I didn't think the art was anything like great, but it was well done.
I almost liked it for the flaws. Like, there's a few panels where her eyes even seem like a little too far apart.
Mm-hmm.
And same with the dude. Like, even with like the comedic faces, sometimes like look like one eye. Like if this was a circle, this eye was almost like too deep of a circle.
Yeah.
But I liked it for the imperfections. Or I don't know if they actually were like intentional imperfections, but yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Any final? Sorry, I had the burp stuck right there. Any final thoughts on Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai?
For me, or is this an open floor thing?
Open floor.
I don't got much.
Me neither.
Does everyone agree with Alyssa where we needed more Bunny Girl outfit?
Yes.
I'm gonna say I
100%.
said that.
Yeah,
100%.
then-
Because she only wears it once more when they're studying together.
yeah. Then definitely read through Dead Tube. You'll get it. You'll get it.
I'm 100% editing that to its own like little special episode. That's why I needed a name. Michael's Creepy Corner, the Debauchery. Oh, sorry, the Degeneracy, not the debauchery. And with that, we conclude week 37 of the Mon Club. Are we reading anything next week? That'll be a mystery.
Your sister suggested one, which I second, which is Horimiya.
Is it another love story where somebody
Yeah,
starts
it's
to
kind of
disappear?
trash.
I heard Domestic Girlfriend's really good.
It is another love story.
No. Why aren't you
No,
guys
it's
not
disappearing.
answering Robert? Robert asked for a very specific question. Why is no one answering that?
I have missed everything.
Is
What
it
is
trash? And you guys just totally blew his question over.
I mean, Robert won't
Why are
like
you guys
it,
so
but-
afraid?
It's about a high school student.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Comedy, romance,
You
slice
need-
of life.
Okay.
Ooh,
I don't think we've done one of these before. Yeah. All right.
Now, is there nudity?
No.
Well, we'll figure it out later. This concludes week 37 of the Mon Club. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, We're here with William,
Hey.
Alyssa, Robert, Faye Reagan, Venus Guy, Lily Ty over here, Michael Carvalho. Michael, sorry.
Sailor whore.
Should we say something cute in a pose in Japanese anime voice racist shit? I don't know. Hi, bye.
I asked you.
You say sayonara. It's technically Japanese.
What?
Oh,
I thought that was just part of the language of the Ninja Turtles.
I thought it was French.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
And special guest Gerald.
Hmm.
What do you think about the cast, Gerald? Will you join us in the future for other mangas?
Fuck no. So, yeah, it's interesting. It's cool to like talk about it. But like I said, like I'm more of like an anime watcher. I've like only read a few mangas, but I guess dependent on what it is, I would like to join in. Like to hear other people's input and recommendations. So yeah, something I'd totally get into.
And I'm your host, Jeff. Thank you for watching.